Someone said that you're too much. It's funny, that's not what I heard. I heard them say that they wanted less, and you should never be expected to be less now, should you? So here's what's going to happen. They're going to go find less, and you're going to keep being the most.
You are literally the dumbest creature in the entire universe. The more you insult me, the less likely I am to ever sign your demodification papers. I am simply speaking facts. Are you gonna get superpowers? I would also like to know that. Mr. Lucifer's gonna turn into Magneto. I literally just walked in. It is too early for this nonsense. Tell her what you did. I accidentally ate 7 magnets. It's the accidentally that is throwing me off right now. How? I have no answers. He's freaking out. Well, what do I do? You go to the break room, you lean up against the refrigerator, and you see if you stick. Very funny. I was not joking. I'll come too. I doubt I'll actually stick, but at least we can grab some snacks while we're there. I can't... how does that even happen? Well, he's pretty stupid, not gonna lie. We still on for shopping later? We gotta look good if we're gonna be chaperoning for prom. We always look good. Damn right. Yes.
I wound up sticking to the refrigerator. How do I get off? I'm not strong enough!
Hey, how's the kid doing? Slow going, but your advice helped. He's been getting sent to the school counselor a lot. So, he's still getting in trouble, but now he's actually able to talk out his problems. Where is he? Oh, he's asleep. So I'm taking a break by mortal watching, and I gotta say, you guys are really strange. Thank you seems like the wrong sentiment. Mortals have free will, but sometimes you don't act like it. Context? This girl is sat there, and she's like, I really want a milkshake, I really want a milkshake. Girl, you are an adult. You can buy a milkshake. That is something you can do. That sounds about right. And then this guy right here, he just got cut in line by a really irritating Karen, and he wants to say something, but he doesn't. He doesn't, you can say something. Objectively, that was rude. Yes, it was. But with free will comes willpower. I just don't get why these people won't do the thing. It's not a bad thing to get a milkshake or to stand up for yourself. True. But maybe the person who wants a milkshake is trying to be healthy, or maybe they're trying to save money, so they don't want to indulge. And some people are crazy. The lady who cut in line, who's to say that she's not hostile or even violent? And maybe that guy is just being cautious. I didn't even think of that. Remember what I told you about changing your approach when guiding souls? When you're playing chess, you can't just move a piece willy-nilly. You have to look at how that particular move will affect the rest of the game. I never learned to play chess. I'll teach you. I never went to my prom. What are the chaperones supposed to wear? Something nice, but not as nice as what the kids wear. We want to blend in, but not steal the show. It's their night. Do they do the prom queen and king in hell? No, it's outdated, sexist, and honestly, it's nothing if not a popularity Oh, shit. What? Aneth and Jadis are here. Come on, let's hide. Why would we hide? Because seeing your teachers outside of school is weird. Jadis literally works with your boyfriend, and Aneth came to us for coming out advice. Well, we're in public, so it's different. Let's go. Do you think they saw us? I don't know, but they're gone now. That would have been awkward. So I'm probably just gonna do earrings, because necklaces really bother me. Are you sure you're cool with us going in a group? Because if you wanted to go with a date, no, I think a group would be a lot of fun. We can all hang out and dance together. I mean, we probably would have met up and danced together anyway. I just feel bad that I kind of pushed that idea on you. Don't feel bad. I'm totally fine with it. I just don't think I'd ever want to go with a date. Because I don't really like anyone. And I never have. Because I'm pretty sure I'm ace. Are you okay? Yeah? Good, because you look like you're about to pass out. You know I love you, right? Yeah. And I'd never judge you for anything. Yeah. Okay. And I still love the group idea. Oh my gods! Duroc just texted me, Lucifer is stuck to the break room fridge and not a single person is helping him out. Xander, call Hope and tell her that we're going to have to hire replacement personnel because if one more person comes in here and takes pictures... Hey, whoa, you can't go in there. Why? Did someone eat my lunch again? No, Lucifer is stuck to the refrigerator in there. How did that happen? He ate a shit ton of magnets, but he's been stuck for a few hours. Well, shouldn't we help him? And that's why you're not allowed in there. You're too nice. You'll pry him off the fridge. You do realize he's our boss, right? Hope's basically in charge anyway. We're trying to see how long it takes for him to get unstuck. Who is in there? Xander. He's Lucifer's trainee. Okay, well, I'm hungry and my lunch is in there. Do not help get him off the fridge.
Excuse me, my lunch is in there.
Mora, I can grab your lunch for you. Why don't you just head on out? No, Mora, do the right thing. This is why I stay in my hidey hole. Nice going. You really wouldn't let her help me? Let me grab her lunch. It's the least I can do. Move your arm. Don't mind me, just stuck to the fridge. Was that so hard? That should not go in their file. It was disrespectful. It was a harmless prank. Harmless! Why are you guys fighting today? Lucifer wants a very harmless prank to be added to someone's file to be considered for judgment when they die. The prank was at a funeral, which is disrespectful to the dead. But it wasn't just a random visitor, it was a close relative. Come on, they wouldn't have done that if they thought that the family of the deceased would have been offended. What was the prank? Have you ever seen Grown Ups? Yeah. You know when Rob Schneider is singing the Ave Maria at a funeral and then David Spade makes the buzzer noise afterwards? Oh, I know where this is going. The singer at the funeral bet her father $100 if he would do that when she finished singing the Ave Maria, and he did it. It was a funeral. Oh, come on. Why would the relative do that if he didn't think the family would find it humorous? It was a funeral. Whose file are we putting this in anyways? The singer or the dad's? Both. She instigated and he did it. She give him the $100? Oh yeah, she delivered on that promise. Okay, maybe they need to work on the time and place, but it's funny, come on. Would you both relax? They are both paradise bound. This is just a tiny blip in the record. It shouldn't make that big of a difference when it comes to judgment. Seriously? Then what are you two even fighting about this for? 'Cause it's silly. It shouldn't even go on the file. If the family has a good sense of humor, then I mean, what's done is done. You two are something else. Lucifer, you know that saying that goes, there's a special place in hell for people that do XYZ? Yes. Is that a real thing? Did Hope ask you to ask me this? Yep. Did anyone else just feel a bus run them over? Stupid questions typically are your area of expertise, but to answer, yes, for certain things. What about slow walking people? Like, not people with mobility issues, but people who just walk slow. Yes, for those who were sent to hell and were notoriously slow walking, they will have that factored into their punishment. Thank gods, that was always one of my biggest pet peeves when I was alive. I swear I was always caught behind the slowest walkers and I was always just like... Were they slow walkers or were you just obnoxiously fast? Yes, I believe that. A lot of mortals who did something that other people found irritating will have that factored into their punishment should they get sent to hell. Damn right they should. However, even paradise-bound souls aren't perfect, and I'm sure you two have your share of irritating habits. Bothering me is one of them. Yeah, aside from the abnormally fast walking, I was one of those people who would ask to borrow a pencil and then I'd absentmindedly chew the eraser. Gross. I dog-ear my book pages. Whoa! How in the hell did you make it into heaven, you goddamn psycho? Get away from me! Alright, Lucifer, I know you hate it, but we are having a meeting with heaven today. Will you stop changing your hair? You are ruining our continuity. Will you stop breaking the fourth wall? You're messing up the viewer experience. Why do we need to have a meeting with heaven? Certain decisions that mortals make fall into the moral gray area, and we need to decide how those decisions are going to affect judgment. Oh yes, doing your job is so difficult. So this person quit right in the middle of their shift, leaving their employer even more short-staffed than they already were. Was it negatively affecting their mental health? Yes. How did them leaving affect their coworkers? Pretty badly. They were already super overwhelmed and the customers were absolutely feral, and they didn't give any type of warning before they quit. They just up and left. Well, if it was poorly affecting their mental health, then it was probably for the best that they leave. But their decision also affected the people around them negatively. Is this something they've done before, or was them leaving more out of character for them? They've never outright walked out of a job like that before, but they're also not like the most selfless person ever. I think we should leave it as a note on their file. Keep an eye out for this type of behavior. I agree. Like, you want to prioritize yourself and your own mental health. Like, that's important, but you also don't want to leave others in, like, a really rough place. When did judgment get so complicated? You should see inside the minds of us mortals. It's all crazy up there. So I'm definitely excited for prom, but I'm also kind of nervous because I'm not a super great dancer, and I know Oren won't care, but I also really just don't want to embarrass myself, and I'm also kind of clumsy on my feet, so I don't want to, like, trip and fall. Everyone in high school is a bad dancer. No one even notices. I mean, you're probably not wrong, but I still get self-conscious sometimes. Just know that no matter what anyone says, drugs, alcohol, none of that is going to make you look cooler, okay? No matter how bad your dancing is. Oh, I know. Miss Hope put the fear of every single deity into all of us at school. She said that we better not do anything stupid because she will catch us and send us to the pit. And honestly, I totally believe her. Like, I know she's your girlfriend, but she can totally be scary when she wants to be. Hell yeah, she can. Hey, Jadis. Hey, what are you doing here? I was heading to lunch. You want to come?
I'll be back later.
So, how's work in here going? It's good, but sometimes I think I annoy Dorok with how chatty I am. But I just don't like the quiet. You're probably not annoying him. I mean, if you were, he'd probably ask you to stop. I'm not sure. Hey, where's Jadis? She and Oren went to lunch. The tea do be spilling. How's she doing around here? She's doing great. She's very chatty. High schoolers can be like that. You can probably tune her out and she won't even notice. Nah, I don't mind it. Sometimes when I'm having a day where I'm really overwhelmed or particularly stressed, I like having the chatter. Keeps me sane. Keeps my mind off things. Lucifer, this is like the 9th package we've had delivered today, and it's like only noon. What in... Before you speak, know that while I don't exercise my ability to smite people often, I can and will do it if provoked. Xander, what's with all the ducks?
They're gifts.
For you?
No, for Mr. Lucifer.
I had no idea you were so into ducks. I'm not. Your current state of being suggests otherwise. It's all because of Hasbin Hotel. Lucifer in Hasbin Hotel loves rubber ducks, so I must also love rubber ducks. That is so nice of people to be sending you ducks. I am supposed to make others suffer, not the other way around. What are you doing?
Smile.
Damn it!
Hey, bitch! What the duck is up? Well, a duck walks up to a lemonade stand and he says to the man running the stand, hey, womp, womp, womp.
Got any grapes?
I had to see it for myself. Oh, you look so adorable! That's it. I'm smiting. Nice try. You can't smite me. I belong upstairs. Oh, we got a ghost placement request. Thank God, today's been so slow. It has been a while since we've had one of these. Where are they requesting to be placed? What? Well, the soul is not requesting placement. Their living relative is. Is that allowed? It's certainly unprecedented. Why is the relative requesting placement? Holy shit. Let me see. Oh my God. The soul asked for her ashes to be spread over her ex-husband's house so that way she could haunt him in death as he haunted her in life. Is that even legal? Only if you get caught. I'm surprised she's not already haunting her ex. I thought you said the soul didn't place the request. The relative is actually going through with that request and is going to sprinkle some of the ashes on the ex-husband's house, so they want to cause a haunting. There is something deeply unethical with that idea. I fully respect it. Let's contact the soul. Placement will only be granted if the soul consents. Well, given that it was her idea, I'd say she's chill with it. Were your ashes spread somewhere special?
I got planted into a tree.
What about you? My family buried me in a super haunted cemetery, and the residents are so funny. I have tea with them sometimes. Lucifer, did you see the email from Bridget about fire safety for the newer demons on level 9? Yeah. She really needs you to respond to that soon. Whatever. Alex, could you grab us coffee, please? Yeah. And can you close the door on the way out? Okay. Lucifer. You know, I could probably count on one hand the number of times that I saw my dad cry. Well, in my lifetime. One of those times was when he dropped me off at college. I was 18. I had never been out on my own before, and I was terrified. And so was he. This is his little girl dropping her off in a whole nother state to navigate life by herself for the first time ever. This isn't the same thing. Isn't it, though? Your kid is off to navigate the world all on their own, and you, as their parent, aren't always going to be there to hold their hand through the tough times. I'm happy for Sharky. They deserve to live the best life they can, and they're going to do wonderful things and be amazing at everything that they want, and they're with Ruggy. They're with Ruggy, so they're not alone. I know. And I agree. But you can still be sad that they're not here with you. It's not like I'll never see them again. I know. Lucifer, you can be so happy for someone and glad that they are doing the right thing for themselves. But you're still allowed to be sad for yourself. That's not selfish, it's just feeling. I'm gonna miss them. Let yourself miss them.
So are y'all ready to let me finally haunt my bastard of an ex-husband? What's a bastard?
Never mind that, Xander. Ma'am, what is this about?
Well, you reached out to me about ghost placement. About damn time, too, seeing as how I applied over a year ago.
What? Over a year?
Lucifer.
I didn't know.
So only now when my ashes be getting spread is when you get around to it. Aren't you in charge around here?
Only in name.
Listen, I've been dead for nearly 2 years, and now my family's finally taking my ashes out of that damn Tupperware from the funeral home, and now they're building sandcastles with it. I think it's about due time that my application go through. I mean, I already made that bastard crash his car, but I think I need something a little more permanent to make it stick.
We can certainly make that happen. My apologies for the late response. How did her application get so lost? Almost 2 years? We've been busy, and Hope hasn't even been working here for even a year yet. Please don't blame me for this. Did she say sandcastles? Huh. They actually mixed the ashes with some kinetic sand and are building sandcastles with it. It looks like the granddaughter saved some of the ashes and kept them in a little baggie. I suppose that is what's going to be spread over the ex-husband's house.
Can we build sandcastles too?
I think we can make that happen.
No ashes.
Aww.
Whatever happened to Frankenstein's monster? Like, did they go to the afterlife?
I can't with you. Is this what goes through your brain? Like, on a daily basis?
I have legitimate reasons for asking this question. So, Frankenstein built a human body from the body parts of dead humans and then brought it to life. So, would that body, that monster, have a soul file? I mean, he'd go to hell for sure.
Oh my god, I fucking broke them. I mean, it would make sense for them to have a soul file. But would it be a soft reincarnation of the soul of the person from the brain and the heart that Dr. Frankenstein used? Or would it be a fresh soul from the universe? Placing a new soul into a mortal built body is certainly unprecedented. This is a hypothetical. But would the monster even be considered human? It is made from human body parts. It's a monster. And could the monster even die? Like, I'm sure it could be killed, but what of old age? I mean, once the organs give out, but how long would that take? Alex, you owe me $50. Yeah, I can practically see the smoke coming out of their ears.
Wait a minute, I thought that you were straight? No. Oh, gay? No. Bi? No. Pan? No. I've reached the end of my rainbow words.
The rules are very simple. No drugs, no alcohol, no excessive spiciness on the dance floor. Should be an easy gig. What is excessive spiciness? I love these kids like my nieces and nephews, so it's anything that I wouldn't want to see coming from my family. That's kind of subjective. How spicy was your family? Catholic. Lower the bar. Lower the bar. You're in the stratosphere, lower the bar. Like, at least to here. You're all the way up. Come on. You gotta come down. You gotta come down a little bit.
Are you guys decent?
Decent enough. Yes, come on in. Wow. You look fantastic. I'm well aware.
Thank you.
What are you doing here? Do chaperones get corsages, or is it just for the students?
It's mostly for the students. And giving me a corsage won't make me change my mind. I'm still taking Alex.
Can't I do something nice without ulterior motive? Nope.
All of the kids will be well looked after, including Jadis.
If all the kids behave, then we might even have some tea to spill. I'm sure I'll hear all about it regardless.
Don't worry, your honorary little sister will be A-okay.
I have 2 little sisters.
The family you choose can be a little different than the one that you were born into.
Just keep them all safe. Not that I doubt that you will. I heard you threatened them with a trip to the pit if they act out.
Yeah, and I fucking meant it.
Have fun. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't worry, we won't get caught. Okay, everybody getting close. All right, perfect. Okay, you guys be safe and have fun. Be home by midnight. Or we'll turn into pumpkins. I heard that, Aneth. Miss Hope has my phone number, so no shenanigans. Damn it. That's what I'm best at. Wow. It looks amazing in here.
What are you doing?
Taking off my shoes. I'm not prancing around wearing heels all night. I want to have fun, not be in pain.
Makes sense.
Why are you taking yours off?
Solidarity.
Come on, let's all dance. Oh, there's Aneth's group. Oh, they all look so nice. Hey, Diva, please pick up your trash, sweetie, okay? We don't want to be slipping and falling on anything. The last thing we need is anybody getting hurt. You ever turn that mom mode off? I don't think it's possible. Ugh, slow song. I'm gonna go get a drink. You wanna come? I'll just grab something for you.
This song's really good.
Yeah, I like this one.
Would you maybe
Do you wanna dance?
Yeah.
Varen, what are you doing? You did not just spike that.
It's just a harmless little prank.
It's not harmless, it's stupid. We gotta throw this out.
Aneth, come on.
Would you rather I tell Miss Hope? I could tell her. I swear I wasn't helping him. No, I know.
Did you think Hope was kidding about the pit?
Don't look at me, I'm not helping you. Tell you what, Varen. Leave now and stay out. Or I'll let Miss Hope deal with you.
I'm just gonna head on out.
Smart move, I'll walk you out. Dumbass. He really thought that I wouldn't find out? He's not in our class, he hasn't felt your wrath yet. I think I'm third wheeling. They wouldn't have come with you if they thought you were gonna be the third wheel. Give them this song. They'll be coming back to you in no time. Well, in the meantime, you can dance with me. Stop!
You look really nice tonight, by the way.
Thanks. You look really good too.
I mean, you always look great.
You don't think we'll stop hanging out after we graduate, do you?
No way. You are way too cool for me to not hang out with all the time.
Okay, good, because I would miss you way too much.
Do you think that maybe we could hang out more? Just you and me?
Are you asking me out?
Well, my heart's pounding, and I'm really sweaty, so yes, I'm asking you out.
I would really like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. How are our kids doing? Awfully chummy. Big brother will be pleased. I'm still sending Baron to the pit.
Oh, I know. Excuse me, I need to return to the mortal world. Is this where I make the request?
The reincarnation office is up in the universal hallway.
No, I don't want to reincarnate. I need to go back as I am now.
We do typically require a written request for ghost placement.
No, I don't want to become a ghost. I need to communicate with people as I am with the same knowledge that I died with.
We cannot bring you back from the dead if that is what you're asking.
So what can you do?
Can I ask what this is about?
I need to go back and help solve my own murder. Listen, I've been following the case on Mortal Tube. The cops aren't doing jack shit. My family is a mess. I know who did it, and I need to help them.
Ma'am, I am sorry, but that is not something we can do here.
You send demons to the mortal world all the time.
For haunting and tormenting purposes designed by hell itself. If you want to return to the mortal world, you will either have to reincarnate, apply for ghost placement, or be summoned by the mortals themselves. I'm sorry. Getting a sense of deja vu, are we?
She could go back as a poltergeist.
It would take a while for her soul energy to conform to that of a poltergeist, and even then, it's unclear if a message would get through.
She could send them a message.
This isn't Stranger Things. Hope, we've been through this. You know that in order to send a direct message to the mortals, they would have to be the ones to contact you.
Well, maybe her family is more prone to using Ouija boards than mine is.
Jadis has not stopped talking about the prom. Did that kid actually try to spike the punch?
Yeah.
How stupid is that kid? What'd you do to him?
Uh-huh.
You know, Lucifer asked me to be his new assistant today.
Yeah.
Alex asked me out.
Mm-hmm. Hey! What in the hell?
Having lunch together feels awfully lonely today.
Sorry. Just having a bit of a time right now.
Talk about it.
Soul came down to the office yesterday and asked about communicating with the mortal world to help solve her own murder.
Oh.
Which, of course, brought back memories of when I asked Lucifer the same thing when I first started working for him.
You never told me you did that.
Didn't get me anywhere, so I didn't think it really mattered. But I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that she can communicate with the mortal world without breaking any cosmic laws.
Well, what about a Ouija board?
Her parents are super religious. They would never try to summon ghosts or demons.
Any friends, though?
Well, her friends would be more likely to attempt contact, but none of them have ever expressed any interest in it.
Can we send a demon to the mortal world to help?
No, demons are meant to cause chaos, not assist in murder trials. Plus, after that whole thing with Samael almost getting exorcised, I would never ask to send a demon to such a religious household for that.
So how can we get mortals to play with a Ouija board?
You don't, really. What are you doing?
Calling in a favor. Ariel, are you busy? I need help with something.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't make any promises.
Who is that?
Duroc. He wants to know if I can compel a soul to use a Ouija board.
Why?
Apparently, we have a soul who's trying to assist in solving her own murder.
Yikes.
I really don't think that'd be possible. I mean, guiding multiple souls towards a Ouija board and then just hoping and praying that they use their free will to actually use it, I mean, that would be nothing short of miraculous. Probably why they called you.
Ha ha.
What about a medium? If the odds of them using a Ouija board are poor, I highly doubt they're going to seek out a medium. I saw this show once where a medium was at a party and they were communicating with spirits as like a sort of party trick. What if we got the soul's friends to go to a party with a medium, have the soul communicate with the medium, and then have them translate the message? It's not the worst idea, but psychics and mediums still aren't admissible
in mortal courts, so the killer still might not be caught. But isn't it at least worth a try? Like, in the end, we did the best we could, right? I think we should get in contact with the soul and see if we can't get her friends to a medium. So I can communicate with mortals through a medium. Yes, but we want to make things very clear from the beginning. This may not work, all right? Getting your friends in the same room as a medium, getting them to listen to what they have to say, them giving that information to the police, and then the police actually using it, it is a very tall order. We're trying to figure out a way to get your friends to a medium, and Ariel actually found one in their area. It's possible that if we get your friends in the same room as them, that they will not listen. So we need to make them listen. No pleasantries, nothing unnecessary, only facts. So I just tell them who the killer is? Therein lies the trickiest part. That feels like the easy part? Mediums, psychics, Ouija boards, anything supernatural or circumstantial is not gonna fly with law enforcement. We need something to connect the killer to the crime. Did you know the killer in life? She was my college roommate. Where did it happen? My house. Forced entry? Nope. She live near you? She lives in another state. That's why they haven't considered her a suspect. Fights between you two? No. She came by for a visit, asked me for money. I guess she's not been doing so well, and I couldn't help her. I mean, she's never been the most reliable person, and I've been burned with loaning people money before. I'm guessing she didn't warn you before she was coming. It was a surprise. Okay, that's what you'll tell the medium. Your name, her name, surprise visit, she asked you for money. Hopefully that'll convince at least someone to look into her as a suspect. Please do not get your hopes up. This is really gonna be a stretch. I know, but I want to try. Ariel found a way to get the friends to a medium. A Mary Kay party? Really? It was the best I could do. I mean, I got 2 of the friends there and the medium. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself for that one. Better than nothing. Okay, Tessa, you're going to want to stick close by your friends, and then once you get near the medium, that's when you're going to want to get your message across. I hope this works. So what's this party for? I don't know. Lexi said we'd be getting free facials. I'm not really sure. Maria? Hallie? It's Tessa. She heard her. Tessa, she heard you. Say more. I need help. Excuse me, are you guys Maria and Hallie? Yeah. This is gonna sound weird, but did you guys lose someone named Tessa recently? Why? I'm getting a very strong energy around you two, and the name I'm picking up is Tessa. We had a friend, Tessa. She passed away recently. Tell them exactly what we discussed. Get them listening. It's Tessa. Find Lorna. She needed money. She surprised me at my house. Does the name Lorna mean anything to you? That was her roommate when we were all in college. I think she's struggling with money and asked Tessa for something. We haven't heard from Lorna in a long time. She doesn't even live in the state. She didn't warn your friend she was coming. Are you telling us that Lorna had something to do with Tessa's death? Yes! Strong reaction to that. How do you know any of this? Your friend's spirit is trying to reach you. Okay, thank you. We're gonna head out. No, they're walking away! I'm feeling really sick to my stomach about Lorna. Do you actually think she could have done this? What, because some random lady at a party told us she felt a presence? I just have a really intense gut feeling about this. I'm gonna call Tessa's mom. And say what? That Tessa reached out from beyond the grave? Well, I can't just say nothing. Oh, it's freaking Mary Kay. Free facials my behind. I'm out of here. Did it work? Time will tell. But we did our best. Okay, how bad is it? What the hell are you doing? I left the office for a couple of days so I could help that soul, so now I'm just bracing myself for whatever train wreck you left me. Do you really have no faith in me? None whatsoever. The office is still standing and everything is in its place. Huh. Guess it is. Your little spy made sure that everything stayed intact. Duroc is not a spy, but he was very willing to pop in every few hours. I was talking about Xander. How many spies do you have? That is for me to know and for you to never find out. So what did you guys do while I was gone?
I think I would be able to tell if Clark Kent was Superman. He doesn't look that different with his glasses on. I don't know. Have you ever seen a picture of Zooey Deschanel with and without glasses? She could literally be Superman. Whoa, you are on my property. You need to pay me rent.
Nuh-uh. I roll the dice before you notice. I don't pay nothing.
Those are the rules. You distracted me. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is the best one. 3 is the absolute worst. How dare you speak ill of the greatest Guardians movie ever made? They did Rocket dirty. They needed to tell his story. All of his little friends only existed in the past. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
I liked a Christmas movie.
That is the best one. Yeah. I'd say we were very productive. How did everything go with that soul? Did she contact the mortal world?
Yep, now we just wait to see if anything comes of it. Why am I sitting on what appears to be $2,500?
I knew Xander was robbing the bank.
If I hold a grudge over someone, are they more likely to go to hell for what they did, or am I more likely to go to hell for the hatred I feel?
Alex, do I look like a therapist? Wait, aren't you a therapist?
I'm reading a letter that got sent to the office. I would think it would depend on what the person did. Like, if it wasn't that bad, but then the second person still harbored resentment, then that person would need to work on themselves.
What exactly is the soul harboring a grudge over?
One of the guests at their son's wedding took all of the leftover cookies home with them.
That is one year of a grudge. When was the wedding?
1993.
This is such a weird grudge. Well, in all fairness, that's a weird thing to do. I mean, the cookies are presumably for the guests, but
if there's leftovers, then those should be distributed evenly, especially amongst the family, and definitely to the bride and groom. But to hold that grudge for over 30 years? I'm actually kind of impressed. That kind of grudge takes commitment. Well, maybe the guest didn't realize how rude it was to take the cookies.
I do actually kind of agree with the soul. It is very rude to take leftovers for a wedding that isn't theirs. It does speak to their character.
You don't think the soul should work on releasing that anger?
That's just the therapist in you talking.
I want cookies now. I think the new hires should be required to do retail training.
No.
Hey, Lucifer, I think we should have the new hires on the torture levels go through mandatory retail training.
Why do you say that?
Why do I get shot down immediately?
I still can't decide if I like you being here or not.
I'm special.
You're something. Demons can already elect to do retail training in school.
Keyword there is elect. They are not currently required, and I think that needs to change.
The demons are perfectly equipped to deal with any soul that comes their way. You don't think they are?
It's not that they're not. It's just boomers are frickin' savage, and unless you've worked retail, it can be really hard to get a feel for how bad things can get. People who work retail, they get screamed at, their sanity gets tested, sometimes they even get assaulted.
I do keep up to date with the mortal world, and I do understand that retail is one of the more trying professions.
So make the training mandatory.
I do pride myself on creating an environment where the demons can choose what they would like to learn.
But sometimes we have staffing issues and we need to pull demons from other levels, and really, it would just give them all a really good idea of what certain mortals inflicted on others in their lifetimes. Why don't you try it?
Retail training? I've done it.
What, like a bazillion years ago? Try it now with modern Karens, and then you will see that the training needs to be required.
All right, I will.
I should start a betting pool to see how long he lasts before he cracks.
Retail training, as if I haven't already done this before. Okay, go ahead and start the retail simulation. I am the Lord Ruler of Hell. They really think I can't handle a few Karens.
Excuse me, I'm ready to check out.
Then go to the registers. There are people up there who are ready to check you out.
No, you can do your job and check me out.
No.
I am the customer. Now do your job and check me out.
It is not my job. It is their job. Go to the registers.
You are so rude. Get me your manager.
I literally just started.
Hi, I want to buy this.
Wonderful. Would you like help bringing it to the front?
No, why would I want that?
You've already lost me.
It's cheaper at the other store.
Fantastic.
Well, aren't you going to price match it?
I'm sorry, but we don't do that here. What? Yes, you do. You've done it before. I can assure you you haven't. That's not even something we do here. See? It's cheaper at the other store. You need to price match. Ma'am, that's not even the same product.
I need to return this.
Okay. Oh, you didn't purchase this here.
Yes, I did. Just give me my refund and I'll take that in cash.
You literally won't. You didn't buy that here, you won't be getting a refund.
No, get me your manager.
Me.
Then get me the owner.
You'd like to speak to someone higher than the ruler of hell? Please tell me who you'd expect to talk to.
Fucking useless.
I will not admit defeat. I will not admit defeat. I will not admit defeat.
Lucifer, please return to the sales floor. Lucifer, to the sales floor.
Fuck!
So the current highest bet is $1,000 on Lucifer lasts more than an hour. I also think it's a stupid bet, but were you interested in matching it?
I think Mr. Lucifer's gonna be great. Did you bet the $1,000?
I've got you down. Okay, majority think he's not going to last past 30 minutes, but there are a few people who are rather optimistic.
Optimism through the frickin' roof.
Oh my god. Mr. Lucifer, are you okay?
19 minutes. Better than I thought. Alex, get out of my seat.
What happened?
Well, I cannot believe this injustice, this audacity, this insanity. Not only am I going to sue you, but I'm going to sue your managers, and I'm going to sue this entire corporation. Shut the hell up and use your words. Why are you so angry? I just stepped in feces in your store. I should not have to be subjected to feces while I am shopping. I'm going to sue all of you. Ma'am, I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but you are not unjustified in your anger. That is foul. Well, what are you going to do to make this right? I'm going to have that cleaned up immediately so no one else has to endure that. And what? I stepped in feces in your store. Fix this! Ma'am, are you really going to act like I'm not about to have to get on my hands and knees to clean up the mess that you stepped in and have now trailed over here? I will sue, you stupid fucking demon shit! How did you fall forward into shit when she pushed you back? I tried to balance myself and wound up falling forward. It could happen to anyone.
Yeah, Alex, it could happen to anyone.
You better keep him around forever.
So you ready to make the retail training mandatory?
I'm ready to have my clothing dry cleaned at least 11 times to try to get rid of the literal shit stain. And as my assistant's assistant, I'm going to leave that to you. Hope, please call the training offices and tell them that retail training is now mandatory for all levels. Are you okay?
I might need to pull out the tequila for this one.
Hey, I thought you were coming to lunch.
Yeah, me too, but sometimes shit happens.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong. I'm totally fine.
Try again. Ariel. I'm just so overwhelmed right now with helping you guys with that mortal soul contacting the mortal world, and I'm still doing assisting work for Jesus because I like seeing you guys down in hell, and now I'm the guardian for this little 9-year-old kid, and I'm just stressed because I don't want to fork it up again. Come with me. I can't, I've got work to do. No, you're gonna come with me. Lay down, go to sleep, turn your brain off for a while. I can't just turn my brain off. The last time I did that, Hope died.
You're not gonna be helpful to that kid if you're too burnt out to think straight.
But I can't.
Ariel, I swear you either close your eyes and get some sleep or I will put you to sleep.
Don't test me. Oh, okay. Oh, that is awesome. She's gonna be so happy to hear that. Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, I slept longer than I wanted to.
Just got off the phone with Hope. That soul that we helped reach the mortal world. Her killer was caught. You did that.
You guys did most of it.
No, you did. Give yourself credit and relax.
Because now that is one thing that you are not going to have to fuss over anymore. I mean, give yourself credit, woman. I guess I did contribute. We're gonna work on that, all right? You want coffee? Okay, guys, we are about a week out from graduation, so it is about due time that you receive your work study assignments. Yes! I have been dying to know where I'm gonna work. I mean, I already know where I'm gonna be. All right, so just know that administration and I have put a lot of thought into your assignments. That being said, if you are unhappy with your assignment, all we ask is that you try it out for at least a month, and then if you are still unhappy, then we can see about moving you around. Student teaching. Oh goodness, you're gonna be in charge of others? Lucifer, save us. Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do. I'm gonna be working on level 7. Drock used to work on that level. That's right up your alley. What do you get? Alex already told me I'm in maintenance. Miss Hope? Hey, I had a feeling you were gonna ask me about your assignment. So, you have been doing amazing in maintenance, so we thought that you might benefit from something a little more challenging. Oh. Okay, thanks. What do you get? Building and Repairs Weapons Division. Well, that's a lot more hands-on. You'll be so good at that. Thanks. All right, everybody, have a good day. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. If you do something stupid, don't get caught. Hey, what's wrong? You got something more challenging. That means she has faith in you. Yeah, I know. You're disappointed? No, I'm just nervous. Like, I've gotten really used to working in the maintenance office, and I think I'm doing really well. What if I'm no good at this? You're so good with technology. This is right up your alley. There's no way you won't be amazing. You're just saying that. No, I'm not. It's true. And what's the worst case scenario? You don't like it, you go back to the maintenance office. There's no harm in trying. I like you. I like you too. Let's go see Varen. I hear he's still fucked up after Miss Hope sent him to the pit. Hope, please take these up to the front desk. What are these? They are reincarnation applications sent in by souls who are currently in hell. These all say denied. What have I told you about stamping things without reading them first? I did read them. And I learned that none of those souls qualify for reincarnation at this time. None of them? No, they are simply trying to get out of bettering themselves. How in the here did a soul from level 9 put in an application? Not a clue, but they were the first to have their application denied. Oh, these ones look like they just need a little more therapy. A lot of souls who feel uncomfortable with therapy will try to worm their way out of it. But therapy is the greatest thing ever invented since sliced bread. Therapy predates sliced bread by several hundred years. Why do you have to ruin, everything I say? Why do you say stupid things? I will never understand how some people think that some of this stuff is okay. Who in the fuck thinks that fighting over a Stanley Cup is actually justifiable? Hope, if I understood how humanity works, then what in the hell would I need you here for? If I filled out an application, would I qualify for reincarnation? I mean, I know I qualify. Do you want to fill out an application? Not particularly, but I just want to know if I'd get your seal of approval. Absolutely not. Seriously? And leave me alone with Alex? Fuck no.
Just a reminder that it costs $0 to be nice. How much, what is it to be an asshole? I can Venmo you. That's not the point. It's free, isn't it? You're so stupid. You know what's funny is I would gladly pay to be an asshole, but I don't have to because it's free. You're ugly.
Thank you for calling the office of Lucifer. This is Hope. How may I help you?
Ew.
I'm so sorry. Could you please repeat that for me? Would you mind if I put you on hold for just a quick moment? Thank you. What?
Your customer service voice makes me gag.
Okay. Thank you?
We're in hell. You don't have to put on the customer service voice. You can just be yourself.
And you know, if we were dealing with souls, I would agree with you. However, we are not dealing with souls. These are co-workers, and I firmly believe in being as nice as possible.
I beg to differ.
You're the exception. I match your energy.
No, you don't. I could be as nice to you as possible, and you still bully me.
Yeah, well, you probably had it coming. I dare you to answer the next phone call without using your customer service voice. Okay.
Are you even capable of doing that? No.
Yes, I am capable of doing that.
Prove it.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, this is Lucifer's office. Yeah, I can do that for you. So we'll have your employee file sent to level 6, and then they can go about approving that transfer for you. Yeah, no problem. You have a great day. Bye. That was painful. Told you I could do it. Go back to your customer service voice. That was terrible. Good. I need a snack. Hope you still have somebody on hold. Oh, right. Hello, are you still there? Hey, guys. I think you might have a disgruntled employee on your hands. Oh, no. Lucifer, what did you do? Are you fucking kidding me? Who is it? It's Duroc. What? Hope, what did you do? Nothing. He hasn't said anything to me. He really has a problem with his temper in the workplace, doesn't he? Well, no, he's actually not being temperamental at all. He's just quiet and sad. I'll go talk to him. Well, shouldn't Hope go? Aren't you his girlfriend? I am, but Alex is a therapist, and I have a tendency to beat around the bush, whereas Alex is a lot better at quite literally beating the problem out of their patients. Is that ethical? In the afterlife? Absolutely. He's just not acting like himself. Maura, I hate to ask this, but you haven't seen him drinking or smelled alcohol on him, have you? I mean, I haven't gotten close enough to him that I could smell him, but I haven't seen him drinking. Besides his mood change, have you noticed anything else concerning? No, he's just being quiet and moody. Hope he hasn't said anything to you? No. Why wouldn't he talk to me about what he's going through? Some people are more prone to internalize their feelings than others. You should not be upset about that. What do you say? Well, he's mad at you. What? What do you mean he's mad at me? What did I do? He won't say. All he's saying is that he's upset with you right now and that he doesn't know how to cope with that. Well, he better figure it out soon because I'm on my way down there. Hope approaching this situation with anger is probably not the most productive. That's why I'm getting it out now before I get to maintenance. I don't know what's going on right now, but I don't think bottling it up is a good idea. It'll pass. Well, can you tell me why you're mad at me so I at least know? It's stupid. Well, it can't be that stupid if it's affecting you this way. Jadis told me she's being relocated to building and repairs. Well, yeah, I thought that since she's been doing so well here, she'd do well with a challenge. You moved my friend away. I feel like everyone thinks that because she's so young and chatty that I don't like her being here, but I actually really like having that distraction around. I know you've grown to think of her as like a sister of sorts. And I'm gonna miss her. Sweetie, I've gotta think of Jadis here. This is for her work study, it's for her future. She likes working here. I just want her to get more experience. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I know. I shouldn't be mad at you. Well, I should have given you a heads up that I was transferring her. I'm really sorry. Me too. Does this count as our first fight? Do you want it to? I'm gonna take the pressure off. I'll allow it. Thank you for calling the Office of Lucifer. Hope, shut the hell up. We have a problem. We sure as shit do have a problem. Did you seriously just tell me to shut up? I'm working at the Gate of Hell today, and there is a massive fight going down. If you need popcorn, I'm sure one of the demons at the gate has something. No, like, it's out of hand. Like, Lucifer needs to stop this. You know you called me, right? Lucifer doesn't answer the phone to me. Alright, how many souls are fighting right now? We're looking at about 20. The demons are super overwhelmed right now. Oh! What happened? I'm officially collateral damage. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm more annoyed than anything. I'm sending in reinforcements. I get to break up the fight? Not this time. This one is going to require some divine intervention. Shouldn't you be on our side, you stupid mortal bitch? You'll just let these demons throw us into hell? I was a priest. I should be in heaven becoming one of the angels. You know what angels are really good at? Throwing sinners into hell. Who's next? Where are you? It's the kids' graduation day at the school.
There's a lot of work today. I need your help. Okay, first of all, how much work is there actually to do? No comment.
But secondly, I texted Alex and asked them to cover me. They should be there.
They are nowhere to be found.
Well, then I suppose you'll have to suck it up and do some work yourself, okay? I gotta go.
Wait. Keep me updated on if Aneth comes out to her parents. My money's on she comes out to them at the ceremony. Where are they?
Oh, frig. This should not have happened. You know, of all the things to be said to me after sex, that one is not my favorite.
No, I'm sorry. It's not like that. It's just... You're applying for demodification. Angels and demons can't date each other.
What?
That can't be true.
It is.
This is the forking afterlife. No one can tell us who we can and can't date. The afterlife has very few rules, but that is one of them.
What is the worst that could happen? I'd be considered a fallen angel and kicked out of heaven. I really like you. I like you too.
This can't happen again. Fork. You have to be patient. They are fresh out of school. Don't act like you've never trained anybody before.
Give me the phone.
They're supposed to be your shadow. Here.
It is the first day of the work study. They just graduated. Be patient and cut them some slack.
I hate the first day of work studies. My employees always seem to forget how shadowing works.
As someone who's been both the trainer and the trainee, it can be challenging on both ends, but they're still kids, damn it. Give them a fucking chance.
So I know today's been pretty boring so far, just kind of watching us work, but once you kind of get an understanding, it seems kind of weird that you need a trainer too.
Varen, it's your first day. Don't be making waves already.
Alex trained me when I first started, and I thought they would be very helpful for the first week of your training.
Why don't you go ahead and take your lunch? We can pick this up in an hour or so.
Okay. Hope really screwed me over with this one. In her defense, the school overrode her on this one. Kid wasn't allowed anywhere near the levels after his little stunt on prom night.
He won't be here long. He'll qualify for transfer after about a month or so.
Good.
I'm going on lunch. Coming?
No thanks, I'll just eat in here.
Okay, see you in a bit. Hey, I have so much to tell you. Building and repairs is so different and it's very overwhelming, but I'm still excited.
What are you doing here?
Having lunch. We always have lunch together. Is this not okay?
You are always welcome for lunch.
So I'm just shadowing right now. I cannot wait to start working on weapons myself. No more Karens! If I have to read one more Karen file, my brain will explode. How do these people never learn?
Well, we could always switch and you could sort through the serial killer files. My apologies, that was in poor taste.
No, I know what I signed up for here. What's a Karen?
It is someone who believes they're entitled to more than they deserve and is generally rude to customer service employees.
That's confusing.
You probably never had to deal with any Karens in your time, buddy.
What do Karens do?
I have one here who complained to multiple waitresses at once because they didn't bring out her food fast enough to her liking. I have dealt with several who have thrown items at retail and food service employees.
And they always think that they're in the right and anything negative said about them is a lie. Why are they so mean?
They are miserable with themselves and they take it out on everybody else.
Or sometimes they're delusional and they genuinely think that this behavior is okay.
The worst part is they usually get sent to levels 1 through 5, so sorting through the paperwork is a bit of a pain.
I changed my mind. I want the serial killers.
No, I don't want to trigger you.
Can't we throw some of these Karens into the pit to teach them a lesson? Ooh, and to send a message to the other Karens.
You are alarmingly psychotic.
I'm well aware. Do Karens run over kids twice with their cars?
That does sound like something a Karen would do.
I think my Auntie Kelly was a Karen. You know there's only so much that I can do to prevent Lucifer's wrath?
Not in the mood.
What's going on?
Don't really want to talk about it.
Okay. What are you looking for?
My demodification application.
Your search might be futile. Lucifer's desk is essentially a black hole, but we can't really push your application through. Lucifer actually needs to be the one to sign off on it. I can't just forge a signature like I usually do. Sometimes your fake signature looks realer than his.
I know. Well, it's about lunchtime. Why don't you go eat and I can keep looking for it?
Not hungry.
Well, won't Ariel be waiting? You guys usually have lunch together.
I mean, not every day.
Pretty much. Why do you need your application anyway?
I just do, okay? What is with the third degree?
Sorry.
Jeez. I'm gonna go hang out in maintenance for a little bit, leave you to your little quest. Hey, sorry, I just came to drop these files off for Hope. Yeah, you can just leave them on her desk there. You know, Lucifer might smite you for going through his desk, so I've been told. Okay, I'll see you around. I'm sorry. I should have told you that angels and demons can't be together before we... I got caught up in the moment and I should have said something and I feel really bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna head out. I'll be seeing you. You know, I'm not a demon yet. And, I mean, I won't say anything to anybody if you won't.